Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I have something that will open your eyes and possibly change your life forever. If you've been waiting for a sign to transform your life, this is it. Imagine this. What if you could completely change your life in just 7 days? Yes, 7 days. I want to ask you one powerful question today. Who will take care of your responsibilities? Who will make your dreams come true? Think deeply about this. If your answer is no one, then you're absolutely right. No one else will work hard for your dreams. No one will fight your battles for you. It's all on you. This is your moment to step up, take control, and create the life you want. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share a step-by-step guide that can change your life and mindset forever. This lesson is not just about motivation. It's also for your English listening practice. So, listen carefully, and let's take the first step toward changing your life. The first step in your 7-day transformation is to become mentally strong. Why is this so important? Because your mind is the foundation of your life. If your mind is weak, your life will fall apart when challenges come. But if your mind is strong, nothing can break you. Let me start with a story to inspire you. Have you heard about the eagle's transformation? Eagles are known for their strength, but even they face a time in their life when they must make a tough decision. Around the age of 40, an eagle's beak becomes too bent, its claws grow too weak, and its feathers become too heavy. It can no longer hunt or fly properly. At this point, the eagle has two choices. 1. Accept defeat and die. 2. Go through a painful process of change. If the eagle chooses change, it flies to a high mountain, breaks its old beak on the rocks, and waits for a new one to grow. It plucks out its weak claws and heavy feathers. This process is painful and takes months, but in the end, the eagle is reborn. It can live another 30 years, stronger than ever. Now think about yourself. Are you ready to break your old habits and painful patterns? Are you willing to go through temporary discomfort to become the strongest version of yourself? Establishing boundaries. Protect your energy. To become mentally strong, you need to protect your energy. Think of your energy like a precious gift. Every time you let toxic people drain you, waste time on meaningless things, or say yes to everything, you're giving away this gift. How do you establish boundaries? Say no when needed. If someone asks for your time and it doesn't align with your goals, it's okay to say no. Distance yourself from toxic people. These are the people who always complain, discourage you, or make you feel small. Prioritize yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of your mental and physical health first. Think about this. You wouldn't let someone walk into your house and throw garbage everywhere, right? So why let people do the same to your mind? Guard your thoughts and energy like your life depends on it, because it does. The power of success and sacrifice go hand in hand. If you want something extraordinary in life, you have to be willing to give up something in return. Let me share a small but powerful example. Imagine you want to wake up at 5 a.m. to start a new habit. That means you need to give up staying up late and watching Netflix. It's a small sacrifice, but it can lead to big changes. Sacrifice also builds resistance strength. When you resist temporary pleasures, you grow stronger. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're training your mind to focus on your goals. Finding your power and purpose. Why do some people succeed while others fail? It's because successful people know their purpose. They know why they're working hard. If you don't know why you're doing something, you'll give up when things get tough. Ask yourself, what is your purpose? Is it to provide a better life for your family? To make yourself proud? To create a legacy? Write it down and remind yourself of it every single day. Think of your purpose like a light in a dark tunnel. No matter how hard the journey gets, that light will guide you. Self-love, the ultimate strength. Let's talk about self-love. Most people think self-love is about pampering yourself, but it's much more than that. Self-love means believing in yourself even when no one else does. Here's a simple exercise. Look in the mirror every morning and say, I believe in you. I love you. You are capable of achieving anything. It may feel silly at first, but trust me, it works. Self-love also means forgiving yourself for past mistakes. You're human. You're allowed to fail. What matters is that you get back up every time. Phone off, mood on. The harm of social media. Let's dive straight in. One of the biggest reasons people fail to achieve their dreams is distraction. And let's be honest, the biggest distraction in our lives is our phone. Social media apps are designed to keep us hooked, scrolling for hours. But let me ask you, after scrolling for 2 hours, do you feel happier, smarter, or closer to your goals? No, you feel tired, empty, and like you've wasted your time. Now think about this. Time is your most valuable resource. You can earn money back, but you can never get back wasted time. Social media is stealing your time. Every minute you spend scrolling is a minute you could have used to work on yourself, learn something new, or build your future. The solution. Phone off. Mood on. Here's what I want you to do. 1. Set specific times to check your phone, like twice a day for 30 minutes. 2. Turn off all unnecessary notifications. 3. Before you pick up your phone, ask yourself, will this bring me closer to my goals? If the answer is no, put the phone down. Imagine this. If you spend 3 hours daily on social media, that's 21 hours a week. In those 21 hours, you could learn a new skill, read a book, exercise, or practice English. Your phone is not your enemy. It's how you use it that matters. Practice no FAP. Regain your control. Now let's talk about a topic people don't discuss openly. The habit of fapping. Excessive self-pleasure. Many people don't realize how this habit affects their energy, motivation, and focus. When you engage in this habit frequently, you drain your physical and mental energy. You feel tired, lazy, and lose your drive to work hard for your dreams. But when you practice no FAP, self-control, something magical happens. You feel more energetic. You become more confident. Your focus improves. You start respecting yourself. How to practice no FAP. Keep yourself busy with productive activities. Boredom is the biggest trigger. Set a goal for yourself, like 7 days, then 14 days, and so on. Every time you feel the urge, remind yourself of the long-term benefits. You are stronger than your urges. Use that strength to build your future, not waste it. Master your time. The key to success. Do you know what successful people have in common? They know how to manage their time. Time management is the difference between success and failure. Let me give you an example. Imagine your day is like a glass jar. At the start of the day, you have 24 hours to fill. Now, if you fill it with big, meaningful tasks first, like studying, exercising, or working, you'll have room for smaller things later. But if you fill it with junk first, like social media, gossip, or distractions, you'll run out of space for what really matters. Tips to master your time. Plan your day. Write down your top 3 priorities every morning. Use a timer. Work on one task for 25 minutes without distractions, then take a 5-minute break. This is called the Pomodoro technique. Eliminate time wasters. Identify what's stealing your time and cut it out. Your time is your life. Spend it wisely. Listen to your brain, not your heart. Let's clear up a myth. Follow your heart is bad advice. Your heart is emotional and impulsive. It wants comfort, pleasure, and shortcuts. Your brain, on the other hand, is logical and practical. It knows what's best for you in the long run. Your heart might say, stay in bed, it's cozy. But your brain knows, if you get up and work out, You'll feel great all day. Listening to your heart might feel good now, but it often leads to regret later. Listening to your brain might feel hard now, but it leads to success. How to train your brain. When you feel lazy, ask yourself, will this help me or hurt me? Start small. If your brain says, study for 10 minutes, do it. Once you start, it gets easier. Remember your goals. Let your brain guide you toward them. Don't think, just do. One of the biggest mistakes people make is overthinking. They spend so much time thinking about what to do that they never actually do it. Let me tell you something. Action is the cure for overthinking. Here's a quick example. Imagine you want to start learning English. You think, what book should I buy? Should I watch videos? What if I fail? By the time you've finished overthinking, you've done nothing. Instead, just start. Pick up any English book. Watch any English video. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Just take the first step. Remember this mantra. Start messy, but start. Become thoughtful. The power of mindfulness. Now let's talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment. Most people live in the past, regretting, or the future, worrying. But the only time you have is now. How to practice. Mindfulness. When you're eating, focus on the taste, texture, and smell of your food. Don't scroll on your phone. When you're working, give your full attention to the task. Spend 5 minutes daily sitting quietly and focusing on your breathing. Mindfulness makes you calm, focused, and happy. It helps you enjoy life while working toward your goals. All right, we've reached the final and most powerful part of this journey. If you've made it this far, congratulations. It means you're serious about transforming your life. Now let me tell you something important. The world is not holding you back. Your own mindset is. But today, we're going to break those mental chains and unlock your true potential. The power of belief. You become what you believe. Do you know the difference between successful people and those who struggle? It's not talent, money, or connections. It's belief. Successful people believe in themselves even when no one else does. Let me share a story. There was a man who wanted to climb Mount Everest. Everyone told him, it's impossible for someone like you. You don't have the experience, the resources, or the strength. But he didn't listen. Every day he trained his mind and body. He visualized himself standing on the peak. And guess what? He made it to the top. What does this teach us? Your mind is your greatest weapon. If you believe you can do something, you'll find a way. Stop saying, I can't. Start saying, I will. Write down your biggest goal. Then write, I can achieve this. Read it every morning and believe it with all your heart. The habit of consistency. Small steps, big changes. Success doesn't come from doing something once. It comes from doing it every day. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't plant it today and expect a tree tomorrow. You water it daily, give it sunlight, and protect it from harm. Over time, it grows into something amazing. Imagine you want to learn English. If you study for 30 minutes every day in 1 year, you'll have studied for 182 hours. That's the power of consistency. How to stay consistent. Start small. Don't try to do too much at once. Track your progress. Seeing your growth will motivate you. Reward yourself. Celebrate small wins. One of the most powerful ways to change your life is by practicing gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you do have. Gratitude shifts your mindset from lack to abundance. Think about this. Right now, you have access to knowledge, opportunities, and tools that millions of people don't. You have the ability to change your life. Isn't that something to be thankful for? Every night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a good meal, a kind word, or the fact that you woke up today. Face your fears. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. What's stopping you from achieving your dreams? Most of the time, it's fear. Fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. But let me tell you something. Fear is a liar. It only has power if you let it. Think about a time you were afraid to do something, but you did it anyway. Maybe it was speaking in public, starting a new job, or trying something new. How did you feel afterward? Proud, right? Write down one thing you're afraid of. Then take one small step to face that fear. Remember, courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you act despite the fear. Surround yourself with the right people. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounded by negative, lazy, or toxic people, they'll drag you down. But if you surround yourself with positive, motivated, and supportive people, they'll lift you up. Imagine two plants. One is placed in the sun, watered, and cared for. The other is left in the dark, without water. Which one will thrive? You're the same. Your environment shapes your growth. Evaluate your circle. Spend less time with people who drain you and more time with those who inspire you. Hard work beats talent. You don't need to be the smartest, strongest, or most talented person to succeed. What you need is hard work. Talent might give someone a head start, but hard work always wins in the end. Think about athletes. They train for hours every day, even when they don't feel like it. That's why they achieve greatness. Success is not about how you feel. It's about what you do. Commit to working hard for at least 30 minutes a day on your goal. No excuses. Let me leave you with this. If you follow these steps, you will overcome 95% of people. Most people give up. They let fear, laziness, or distractions stop them. But you're not like most people. You're here, listening, and ready to change. So, take action today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Remember, I am always here to support you on your journey. This is your life, and you have the power to shape it. If you follow these steps, you will see a transformation in yourself. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what you're going to start working on today. I want to hear your stories because your success is my success. Let's elevate your life together. You've got this.